Hello everyone, this is Deanna with That Is So Creative, and I'm so excited today to be in this beautiful kitchen. And I'm going to talk about wellness today, and I have my beautiful girlfriend with me today, Pia Washington. And she is an expert in helping you to develop your skills in your career, in your finances, and in your relationships. And she is the author of Attracting the Life That You Want from the Boardroom to the Bedroom and Beyond. And so I'm welcoming my girlfriend, Pia.
Hello. Thank you so much, Deanna, for that wonderful introduction.
Yes,
Hello,
yes. As you know, That Is So Creative. We talk about wisdom, wealth, and wellness. And so we're talking about wellness today. And, you know, I'm happy to say that we are either approaching or in our 50s. But as you know, 50s is the new 35, right? But it's one thing to claim it, it's another thing to live it. And so we have decided in our own journeys to live a vegan lifestyle. And so what we wanted to do is share with you all a beautiful dish that we're going to have for lunch. And so we're going to have grilled vegan tostadas as well as vegan asada tacos. And so we have an array of fresh vegetables. We have lime and red cabbage, avocados, red onions, peppers, tomatoes, vegan cheese, and mushroom is going to serve as our base. So Pia is going to saute some onions and garlic and some seasonings, and then we're going to add our mushrooms, and we're going to cook those a little bit, and then we're going to fry up some of the corn shells, and we're going to prepare our tacos. So we are grateful that you guys have joined us today, and we hope that you try this recipe. It's really simple, very easy, very tasty, and enjoy with us. So we're going to have some girlfriend time.
Can we share this with
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, one of the recipes for the grilled vegan tostadas is in the Start Healthy magazine. It's a magazine that I started to share with some of my friends, family, and clients. Again, on this journey to wellness, just trying to promote healthier lifestyle. So there's an array of recipes in here. Grilled vegan tostadas is one of them, as well as exercises and other tips to lead a healthier lifestyle. And so I think that goes along very well with everything that Deanna is sharing with you today. And so we hope you guys enjoy.
Yes, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to grab my apron.
I'm going to do the bean base in this first before we add the mushrooms, because I'm going to do this for the tostados. Basically, it's just a can of black beans and mixing them in with the veggies. And we'll get that going, and then we could do the mushrooms. Now, I'm not a cook, so I'll just say that for the record. So anything that I do, it's got to be easy, is my point. And Deanna is an amazing cook, so she'll help me out if I mess anything up. But hopefully this will be foolproof. So,
well, she definitely has it. Just like she has her life all together.
Oh, I love it.
Yes, yes, yes. So this is good. You know, beans are rich in vitamins, and we really love black beans. You can also do it with pinto beans, but these are vegan black beans. So that's going to be very yummy and very tasty. And so we're also going to prepare the shells as well. And one of the things definitely that we want to share in regards to wellness, you know, everything that we do, we have a choice. And so we wanted to, like I said, make sure that we were developing a healthy lifestyle. And I was noticing different things happening to my body as I gracefully age, whether it be aches and pains that come out of nowhere, right?
Yes,
that come out of nowhere.
Yes.
Or inflammation when you eat certain foods. You kind of have to backtrack to say, you know, what caused these aches and pains or what has caused this inflammation. And so, you know, we've decided actually to take a closer look of how we were fueling our body.
Yes.
And so, and recognizing that, you know, I made choices to eliminate the meat, all meat. And so Pia can actually share her journey as well.
Thank you. It's very, very similar. In fact, I had been struggling with inflammation and having a lot of lower back pain. I'm going to just take this and set it off to the side.
Sure,
so you can
we're going to get the other.
Yep. Suffering with lower back pain and a lot of inflammation, and I wasn't sure why. I went to multiple doctors, and I was over and over again being referred to different doctors over and over again.
Yeah, so the oil for this?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Olive oil or vegetable oil?
No, let's use
olive oil. Perfect. I was being referred to multiple doctors, and no one could figure out what was going on with my right side. I mean, when I tell you, I went to gastroenterologist, I went to OBGYN to make sure it wasn't an ovarian cyst. I went to chiropractors to make sure there wasn't anything going on in my bones. And,
right.
I mean, I went everywhere, and so what I've shared with all the doctors is that I found when I would eat better, eat clean, I felt better. Which is how I got to the gastroenterologist. But then he was like, but I don't think that has anything to do with it. So actually it was my own discernment and, taking things out of my diet.
Yes,
right?
we have to listen to our bodies.
Yes.
Because you know what? Doctors are practicing, right?
Yes.
You know your body better than anybody else.
Absolutely.
And especially if you feel it and you know for a fact, this is where this particular symptom is happening, then you have to be firm when you're going to your doctor and educating them about yourself.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. So I had gone on a clean eating challenge. I had gone on a clean eating challenge, 30 days. And I noticed when I was eating clean, I didn't have pain.
You didn't have pain.
And as soon as I went back to eating better, not only did the weight creep back, but the pain came back. And so while I was eating clean, I never ate beef. I gave up pork, and you could have some organic chicken and things like that. But I just never introduced the bad things back into my diet, and I just kept eliminating more and more.
Wow.
And then this lifestyle just became so easy, and I feel so good that it just stuck.
Okay, well that sounds good. And you know what? When you make a decision, and you stick to it. And once you start feeling better, feeling refreshed, you're not tired, you're not experiencing the bloatingness, you know what? This is the right course of action to take. And so I'm so glad and so excited that I have someone to celebrate with in regards to this. And it's a beautiful thing. Yes. So we are enjoying food. We don't feel like we are without anything. Right. We can enjoy any company with our friends. And we can make do with what we have. But we're going to enjoy this meal right here together. So I'm using a little olive oil here. I'm going to go ahead and saute the mushrooms, add a little red pepper and peppers to that, season it up. And this is the base for our tacos. I'm so excited because I never really had carne asada, but I'm gonna have some vegan asada.
Exactly. Tacos, so I'm excited to try this.
I'm gonna turn it up on a little higher. Yay!
Mushrooms are a good base, right?
Yeah, they are. And you know what? I use mushrooms for a lot of things, and like for tacos. But I also use the whole portobello mushroom, like when I want a burger, and when it's grilled outside on the pit. Oh, it is really amazing. And I dress it with whatever I like. I choose to have bread or not. Sometimes I'll wrap it in lettuce, and that's yummy too, with some red onions, some fresh tomatoes. It's really delicious. So I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. And then even with French fries, I've learned how to take sweet potatoes and cut them in slices with a little bit of olive oil, put it on a tray in the oven, and let those bake. So I'm not missing out on anything. I'm just really happy about again, the choices that I have made, and being creative enough to come up with recipes, or even go online. Online has been amazing. There's a whole vegan community out there, and I'm just starting with it, that as you talk with other people, they'll share different social media resources that will provide you with the politics of it, understanding what it's all about. It's a fight just like anything else, just making sure that things are produced right, that are grown properly, making sure that, you know, we're not eating a lot of pesticides that are in our vegetables. Some of us are fortunate to have gardens. Unfortunately, I am not, although I have a yard big enough to do so, but I have, you know, unfortunately, raccoons and coyotes and all of those kind of things that enter into my space. But if anybody knows a way for me to have a garden, even though I have these little visitors, please do let me know.
I have a girlfriend who has raised beds, and so I don't know if that's something you're talking, almost like table size.
Right.
And so I don't know, it depends on your setup though, if you can still keep the critters out.
Yes, and for me, and I think what it has to be something, it probably has to be some form of a wire fence that covers it. That's the only way it's going to keep them out.
Yeah.
Let's add a little bit of the red onion.
Okay, red onion. Now, are you a measurer or are you a...
No, go ahead, sprinkle.
Like a sprinkle, yeah. You are a cook.
Okay,
Cooks don't measure. They just get a feel for it.
Just get a feel. Yeah, just a little bit more. We can add some of those green peppers.
Okay, perfect.
And so as you can see, I don't know if you can see everything, but Pia can show you, but a rainbow of colors, so we can make sure that we're getting all of our
good stuff,
all the good stuff, and all of our vitamins.
Now, some of these we have for toppings. These are really hot peppers.
Those are hot pepper.
Just a tad,
maybe just a tad. Okay. Yeah, very tad.
Just a little adventure or something.
Yeah.
I think another thing too, not just as far as health, but the GMOs and the genetically modified things. Like, it's really hard to make sure that we're getting good things in our diet. You know what I mean? And you just have to be mindful of what you're putting into your body.
Correct.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yes. Because everything, something might have a pasture on the package, but believe me, it's not produced on a farm. It's produced in a factory.
And that's a lot, so we're going to get
So we're going to let, for the mushrooms, we're going to allow the juice, because mushrooms have a lot of liquid in them. And so we're going to allow the mushrooms to kind of cook down a little bit, so some of the moisture cooks out of the mushrooms. So maybe while we're doing, allowing that to cook,
I do.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's one of these. Big or little?
Okay. We just want to do the tortillas.
Oh,
so yeah, that should work. That should work. You want to do that? Put a little oil in the pan?
Sure.
So we're going to toast up some tortillas. And you know what? We could do tortillas actually two ways. I'm going to allow Pia to do a couple in the skillet, but she has this beautiful gas stove. My mom taught me how to make the tortillas on top of the stove. You just roast it from the fire. And I love that that taste.
Yeah.
Toasted taste.
It's grilled.
Yes. Toasted taste. Here, let's bring them to your side.
Perfection. Now for the tostados, I will do the bean base that we did earlier, layer, and then add my toppings. But obviously for the tacos, we'll wrap them, roll them, so it's very versatile. So whatever you guys want to do, you can do. And we're gonna do, I think, both. Make sure this is getting hot enough. And burn those babies.
And one of the things that I love, and I'm sure hopefully all of you have this, and it's not just for frying foods, but the cast iron skillet.
I'm jealous.
I love the cast iron skillet. they're very affordable.
So good. Yeah.
You can now buy them treated already.
Mm-hmm.
And just when you use it, you wash it, make sure you oil it with some olive oil, sit it to the side, make sure it's dry, and you store it, and it lasts forever.
Nothing like it.
Nothing like it. I remember Grandma making what I loved was cornbread.
Oh yeah, cast iron cornbread.
Yes, cast iron cornbread.
Okay.
Yes, in the skillet. So yeah. But anyway, this is good. But I love being around sister girlfriends and just us feeding off of one another and encouraging one another to be the best persons that we can be. And it's great to have a woman of God in your corner that regardless of when you are able to catch up, you can catch up from where you left off.
Yes.
And be able to share and encourage and to celebrate the successes that they are having in their lives. And this sister right here, her and her husband have been married for 25 years?
26.
26 years, right?
Yes.
So we are right behind them. We'll be celebrating 25 years.
Yay.
And so grateful for God's favor. And I say God's favor because we definitely believe that He is the source of who we are, and He is the one that has created the union. And not saying that we don't have any challenges or any difficulties, but we understand that He is the third strand. So 3 strands are not easily broken, and we honestly believe that our yes should be yes. And it's just been amazing. So we just want to encourage you all that are out there that are in relationships to make sure that you are looking up to God as your source and that you're spending time with Him and you're praying for your partner and that you're encouraging your partner to definitely do the same. We all fall short.
Yes.
We all stumble at some time, but we have to understand the covenant that we have between each other.
Husband and wife. That's
Yeah.
right. Right. And just like you and your husband, my husband and I, we know that we're part of that team.
Mm-hmm.
And like I like to say, God is the coach.
Exactly. Exactly.
He's our coach.
He is the coach.
Mine are falling apart.
Falling apart?
So you do yours on the grill and see how good they come out.
Okay. Let's see.
Not that I mind, because I don't mind them falling apart, because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
won't eat them. But let me see I want to see the crispy toasted ones.
So we're gonna try it on the
Right directly on the heat, on the fire.
right directly on the fire. Fire.
Okay. Don't burn yourself. Do you need a tongs?
Yeah, do you
I
have one?
have another one, yeah. I'm going to give you one with the metal because the
Yes.
plastic would not work.
Okay. We good. We are good.
Now the key to getting my husband to eat these things is not to tell him it's vegan to begin with.
Right.
And
You know what?
he loves everything that I do when I do that. Like,
see how the water, the moisture has
down.
cooked out of we're gonna kind of like fry them a little bit.
Okay, good.
And you know what? No. You can take vegan from this, and I guarantee you,
Yeah.
your husband, your son, your children,
Yes, just don't
they
tell them, because
will
they
love
get
it.
all weirded out.
we're having tacos tonight,
Yes, exactly.
right?
Taco
Tacos
Tuesday,
tonight.
Taco
You know what?
Tuesday.
If you can sprinkle a little
Sure.
chili powder,
Absolutely.
a little cumin,
Okay.
and then if you have just a little salt, this is
There's onions in here, there's chopped garlic.
Ooh,
and,
yum, yum.
Yeah, so
we're
we
good.
should have some.
We are ready.
Yes.
Ready.
Okay.
I love to cook, but it's also so fun to cook when you're with friends.
Yes, thank you so much for doing this because it's good. And also to share, just
Yes.
to share ideas
Of
and
course.
share recipes and, make sure that, we're supporting each other in
course.
our journey. This is great. I love it. All right.
Of course.
It's getting hot. Give me another minute and then I think we'll be ready to eat.
And you know what? Everybody has their gifts, right?
Yes.
And you know, sometimes the wrong reputation is given to us as sister girlfriends, right?
Yeah.
And being flighty or jealous or messy.
Shady is the word they use
yes,
today.
or shady is the word. Yes, being shady. But you know what? When I see a sister that is doing very, very well, or just on their own personal journey, whether they need someone to walk alongside them to encourage them, or they encourage me, they're doing well successfully in regards to their family, in regards to their career, I celebrate that.
Yes.
You know what? I celebrate that. Because I know if God is blessing her, that means he has the ability to bless me in my journey as well. What God has for her, okay, God has for her. And what God has for me, God has for me.
That's right.
And so we want to be able to, as sisters, definitely celebrate that and to uplift and empower, right? And I'm going to say, even though these are not her words, these are the word of God. What God has for us, who can be against us?
No one.
Right?
That's right.
Who can be against us?
Right.
And we heard that last night on Black Girls Rock.
Yay.
Right? Angela Bassett had a very powerful, powerful statement last night. And we celebrate her for all that she's doing.
Amazing.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Super amazing. Looks fabulous.
Encouraging.
Being a support. And really that's what it's all about.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're ready.
We're ready.
Ready, good to go.
Yay.
So now we're getting ready to sit down and enjoy this fabulous meal that we have prepared. Again, we have the vegan tostadas as well as the vegan asada tacos, and they're topped with black beans and fresh avocados, hand-picked red tomatoes, cilantro, a vegan cheese, and then for the taco, we have sauteed mushrooms. It's just a fabulous, healthy meal that anybody will enjoy. So we're going to enjoy this time.
Yes.
Thank
Cheers.
you so much,
Thank
Pia.
you. Thank you so much.
Yes, let's enjoy. Enjoy.
Food.
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Lord, for this food. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's bite into it.
Okay.
Yes, I love fresh lime. I'm gonna try your tostada first.
Okay. And I'll try the taco.
Taco, right?
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Mmm.
Good.
That's really good.
You know, it's so fresh.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fresh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Really good.
Mm-hmm.
Taste the seasonings. It's good. Our husbands will enjoy this, right? They will enjoy this. It's so delicious.
There's no reason us vegans should be left out of Taco Tuesday.
Of course, right? Yeah.
I don't know why I have a fork and knife other than to put my toppings back into my taco and fall out, but you know, it's just good to enjoy.
Right, and you know what? This is actually the first time that I've experienced the vegan cheese.
Yeah.
And
like it?
actually, I like it. I mean, you really can't. Not that I have a lot on it,
Right.
but you can't really tell the difference.
Right.
and you can taste the cheese. It's really good. Let's being happy.
No. And it's very satisfying too.
Yeah.
You can do a vegan sour cream. We opted out of it. Neither one of us do sour cream, but that's an option as well. If you like that on your taco or tostada.
Yes. So good. Thank you guys for joining me with That Is So Creative with Deanna and my special guest, Pia Washington. And we're just going to finish enjoying our food here and drinking and talking and catching up. And I see you guys next time. You guys be blessed.